When I was younger, I was totally goth. My girlfriends and I would dress in black, wear black makeup, and did everything possible to keep up a gothic persona. There was a cemetery right down the street from my house, so we would go there and hang out to maintain our gothic image. But I never went by myself, until one day, as I was walking home from my friend's house, I noticed that it was getting dark quickly, and it was also getting very cold. Even though I had a jacket on, the night's wind was so brisk that it felt like daggers were piercing my skin. The conditions were so unbearable that I started to quicken my pace in order to get home faster. This is when I noticed that I was walking right next to the cemetery, and as the frigid gale brushed across my face, my ears could hear something in the wind. I began to hear a child laughing, coming straight from the cemetery, on the other side of the fence where all the headstones laid. Horror struck, I stood in silence as I could hear the faint but distinct laugh. It spooked the hell out of me. As I stood in fear, my eyes were drawn to a headstone. I was able to read the name, along with the dates of birth and death. I could easily determine that the headstone belonged to a child. They died at the age of 7. Even though I was terrified, I suddenly got a feeling of sadness, like I was the only person alive in that moment. I finally came to grips with myself, as a gush of cold air pushed me back. I hurried home and did not look back at the headstone. As I got home, I began to reflect on the experience. The mixed feelings of sadness and horror have left an impression on me, and to this day, I will never forget the laughter I heard at the cemetery.